Hello Stampers, it's Faye from Faye's Stampin' Studio. I just wanted to pop back on here and do a redo of the soft pastels with a twist, Poppin Pastels. I did a Facebook Live on Saturday night, but for some reason the audio was just all scratchy. I have no idea what that was all about. So hopefully this one isn't like that, and it won't be identical to the last one, but I'm going to I'll share with you the cards that I shared with you last time. Well, they're actually completed now. Last time they were just fronts. So I'll start off with, this is what we're going to be using for the card today. I'm going to use Simply Succulents, the soft pastels assortment, and we're going to make a card pretty much like this one. So, but for now, I'm just going to move these out of the way so that I can share with you the other cards using the soft pastels. So this is the one of the ones that I showed you the other day, and I used the pastels along with our Stampin' Blender pens. I colored on them, and then I just used those to fill it in. Put this up on dimensionals, chose some designer series paper from the Pattern Party designer paper that's only available for hosts. So that's this one. And then I shared this one with you last time, and I shared this one, but I didn't have it on a card. So I went ahead and put it on a card, gave it a different orientation than my other one. Again, I used the Pattern Party designer series paper. These little sequins are actually from a paper pumpkin kit that's retired, and I always find I have all kinds of embellishments left over when I do them. And so this is what I've done on the inside of this one to finish it off. These are the basic border dies. And now this is the one that I made the other night on camera, but again, I don't know if anybody saw it or not, but the audio it was just crackling. I have no idea. So is the audio working this time, Linda? You can actually hear me? Let me know if you can't. Anyways, so this one I used, first off, I stamped the lady with Memento black, and then I stamped the flowers in the field, and then I used my chalks on the flowers, and I colored the girl, and then I used the blending brushes to do the sky images. And this is a great way to use up your designer series paper rather than hoarding it. This is also from the Pattern Party designer pack, because that is just such a huge... Oh, is there something goofy with my sound again, Tracy? It's not working at all? Or do I need to stop and not bother with this if I can't figure out what the problem is? Is the audio kind of crackly, or can you tell me what it's doing? Anyway, okay, well, I will go on until I get some more comments in here. If anybody comments, let me know. And the inside, I just did this on the inside. This is, again, the basic border dies, and I just left a tiny little space in between there. I like that. So I'm just wondering if I should just stop this video. So if you think I should, if it's not working properly, please let me know. There's not much point in me going through this. I'll see if I can figure out what that is. Okay, it's working possibly then. Okay, so then this other card that I said I was going to do is this one, and I want to show you. This is the first one that I tried to do, but I got too much of the Gorgeous Grape chalk on there, so that you want to be really careful with that. So that one did not turn out for me with the Poppin Pastels. So I'll show you how I did this other one. On here, we'll get started. And we'll start off with Versamark on the flower, or on the succulents, I guess. I guess they are a kind of flower, but succulents specifically. Make sure I hold this up the right direction. Now these are really tricky to see when you using the Versamark on here. You can't really see it on white where you've stamped it. You just kind of are guessing around where it might be. Oh, so it isn't just, I wonder what the issue is with it. It's crazy and rhythmic. Okay. Yeah, you can probably catch on with it on silence too, so. Okay, so then the next thing I did was I used my sponge dauber, and in Mossy Meadow, I believe this one here is Mossy Meadow. So first off, I'm going to just use the crayon, and how I made that line, it looks kind of like lines you cross it. I don't know if you can see it on there, the lines that go down. So how I did it, I just pulled it along like this. So I don't know what the audio issues are. I'm not very technically smart when it comes to that, I tell you. I've never had trouble with it doing this before, so I really have no clue what it could be. I don't want to have it too much out of the pattern where there isn't flowers. If you just pop it along there, then you're going to find that you've got the images here. I kind of like the halo of the color around it, so. And I'm just kind of brushing it off because, oopsie, dropped that. Because then I'm going to go in and use the Granny Apple Green one, and I'll just color it in. I think last time I might have, well, I didn't color it first because you couldn't see where to color. And you certainly don't have to be careful on this. And I just used my daubers to soften the colors on there. It's probably going to be slightly different. Same idea with this. There's quite a few different ways you can use the and then I want to give this just a little bit of the tips, just a little bit of purple color. So don't want too much of it on there. I want to clean that off so I don't get quite as much on it. And then just to brush it gently so that it doesn't have all the crazy colors there. And I think we'll give us a Coastal Cabana one as well. Maybe this one here. Could do in Coastal Cabana. It's kind of hard to tell which flowers you should be doing. And my Coastal Cabana sponge. Bouncing it on here. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to do with this one. And I liked the "You make the ordinary extraordinary." I like that particular saying, so I'm going to stick with it on this one too. So, but I'm going to use my Memento ink on it. Oh, I'm jumping ahead of myself here. Forgot I have to do the pot. Jumping ahead here. So the pot is also done with the Versamark, but I've gone ahead and made a mask just out of a sticky note. So I need to mask that so I can do the pot. I like the thinness of the... I don't know if that's going to be very sticky anymore. And so we're going to have that masked off, so, and make the pot in here somewhere. Pull that off. And I'm going to do the pot as well with the green, the outline of the pot. And I want to just pop it off of there if I can, because I want to come in here and make my pot a different color. I'm going to make it look like a terracotta pot and just color it in with this Poppy Parade. It looks more like an orange than a Poppy Parade to me, but there. Is that pretty? It's very pretty. Coming in there. So the last step, the one I was trying to jump ahead and do, is to stamp the sentiment on there. Just going to put that over top of the bottom part of that. And there. That's pretty. Now, one more thing I just wanted to share with you is I've used this designer paper, but I colored the leaves on here with the Mossy Meadow Stampin' Blend in the light color. So I'm just going to go wrong end. With the fat end, I'm going to color, I'm just going to fill this all in. Just on the outer edge of it, because that's the only part that's going to show. As you can see, this one was bent off, so I just took my scissors and snipped the little piece off the end so that it wasn't flat. It didn't seem to want to really work. This is just another way to, you can change up your designer paper to something that coordinates with your project. I think this works out quite nicely. And then I'm just going to put this over like that, and that's going to give that look here. Pull in my Stampin' Seal. Put some of this on. You don't need to cover the whole thing, but just have to center that there. Put those away before I break them. Now my last one I made on the white, but so I'm changing it up a little. Last time I couldn't decide to put it on white or whether I should put it on green. So I'm going to put this one on green just to make it slightly different. I'm not quite sure how to figure that volume out. And I'm gonna say we could, looks like I got that over a little too far, but what kind of embellishments should we use? Not really seeing what I want. Guess we'll go with some more of these guys. These matte black dots, they coordinate with so many different ones. I usually only like to put 3 on in different random spots. Can never quite decide where to put them. So there, that works. And I guess I will say goodbye. Thanks for coming. And I'll have to see if I can figure out the volume story here. Okay. Thanks for stopping in, you guys. Bye.